Hi everybody, it's Rob here. We just got some great news. The PTR public test realm is going to be revealed with all the details next week on another developer Campfire Chat here, March 20th, 11 a.m. PDT. We'll be live streaming this. This is going to happen just in 6 days. And we will get to know a lot about how the public test server works. Like, we will get to see community feedback here. We can make bug reports, and hopefully they'll make the game so much better to have everybody on a even playing field here with the public test realm. So there's going to be, in the dev stream, we're going to see Adam Fletcher, Charles Dunn, Adam Jackson, and Joe Pipora here. They're talking about the massive itemization changes coming in Season 4. And it's also been confirmed on X here from Adam Fletcher that these changes are coming for day 1 of Season 4, which is already been revealed in-game to be April 16th. So in just a few weeks from now, on April 16th, and that's when the current season ends, and that is like 3 times in a row now where the new season also started. Like, the end date for Season 3 is the start date for Season 4. And the end date for Season 3 is already clear. It's April 16th. So yeah, the season's gonna start in April. And then I'm guessing, like, we have the Campfire Chat on the 20th. And I'm guessing that the, PTR is gonna start the week after. So probably like on the 26th or something, around that. And then we're gonna have, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks of PTR, then like another week to implement feedback. And then this new season with the new itemization changes is going to start on the 16th of April. I'm really curious on what they kept cooking here, because me and many other content creators, figures of the community, already had a chance to take a look and give some feedback, some early feedback on these itemization changes a couple months ago. And we gave a lot of feedback. I can't talk about details, but it's looking pretty cool. And if they listen to more feedback from, the community, and then even more feedback that's going to come in with the itemization changes on the PTR, it's going to be looking very good, I hope. And I'm very excited for this. And also, they also need a win now. Like, this itemization change obviously coming on day 1 of Season 4 is also a big W. Not like the Gauntlet that has been delayed and then came out like towards the middle of this season and nobody really, care about that much anymore. So I'm really happy to know that these itemization changes are actually coming on day 1 of Season 4, which is April 16th. And they also discuss how affixes, item stats, Codex of Power, and the new in-game systems will change the way you slay and loot across both Season and Eternal Realm. So this itemization change is not only in the next season, it's also going to come to the Eternal Realm. And man, yeah, I really hope they have some great systems and continue to improve these systems with more and more feedback from the PTR. So I encourage everybody, like, PTR is basically just another server. Maybe you can play your current character, maybe you need to make a new character, and you just get to experience like all the item changes before the season starts, and you can give feedback and bug reports. And then when the season comes in April, hopefully there's not going to be any bugs, hopefully there's not going to be any exploits, hopefully there's not going to be any dupes again. Like, all these kinds of things usually get ironed out in these like test servers. And Diablo 3, I think, had good success with these test servers. Additionally, there will be much more to share in the Campfire Chat on your first look on Season 4. So we will also learn the seasonal theme. Probably I guess we're gonna see a trailer, like the new Season 4 trailer, and what the season theme will be. And yeah, itemization changes is gonna be big. We also have details on how to access the first test server. I mean, usually you just go here on Battle.net, and then on the Diablo front you will have something here. It's not event, it's gonna call test server. I think we have it in Diablo 3. I don't know if I have it installed. You can see here in development, public test server. So most likely it's just gonna be in the launcher, and we will be able to start it in the launcher. And then just play the new version of Diablo 4 before the season even starts. And just give feedback. And this, sadly though, is only for Battle.net PC users. So if you are playing on a console, or you're playing on your Steam Deck, or you're playing on your smart fridge or on your toaster, you cannot test it. Like, you can only test it if you have a PC version. This PTR allows you to get your first taste of the changes coming in Season 4. During the PTR, we'll listen very closely to our feedback, guys, to make adjustments before it arrives. And yeah, we will need a lot of feedback, and we will need a lot of you to test it, because Diablo 4 right now needs a W, especially itemization. I mean, this is like such a fundamental and good part. And right now, itemization in Diablo 4 is very bloated with a bunch of like useless affixes. Maybe you guys have seen the memes. You know, Carbon Animations made a great video, and there's just like, you know, damage on Tuesdays basically is the TLDR of all this like bloated affixes. I also feel, and I strongly hope that they will consider this, they need to make like, you know, white and blue items useful somehow. I think Diablo 2 did it so well, where, you know, the white item was like a base to like, you know, start your crafting process, to make a rune word or stuff like that. And then Magic, the blue items, they had higher stats than your normal items. So just imagine, like, I don't know, if you find like a blue base for like a glove, and then instead of having maximum 12 crit chance, it actually goes up to, I don't know, 18 or maybe even 20 crit chance. And then also instead of only 4 ranks to Hammer of the Ancients, it goes up to like 6 or 7 ranks Hammer of the Ancients, but then it only has like these 2 stats or something, right? But then you can still imprint on it. So you would only have, instead of 4 affixes, 2 affixes, but like higher roll. That's just an example of, you know, how it would work in Diablo 2 with blue items. And things like that. It would just like be super cool. And also like, yeah, reduce the loot clutter or add a loot filter like many people. And let me know in the comments. I know like a lot of people here would like to see loot filters. We'll see if this is going to happen. I would also love to see a loot filter, because I only like to pick up, I personally like to be like very strict, you know, with the loot that I personally pick up. But I can see why, you know, some people don't like it. But I think the majority of the community will be a lot for a loot filter, because then you can customize, you know, whatever you want to see and whatever you don't want to see. So yeah, this is going to be big, guys, and yeah, hopefully we can get some good feedback, and hopefully it's going to be a great system that is going to be liked in the community, because yeah, Diablo 4 right now needs a W, needs some meaningful endgame, and itemization right now I feel is the biggest part of it. Right now, basically the ultimate endgame is to hunt Uber Uniques by killing Duriel over and over and over and over and over again. And that just frankly isn't fun for a lot of people. It was maybe fun for like, you know, a week, but like now it's like the 3rd season in a row. So yeah, I really hope, you know, these things are changing and we're getting like meaningful itemization tools that we get to test on the PTR and get feedback on. So that's going to be cool. There's also going to be a Q&A segment. So if you have any questions, it's going to be cool. It's going to be streamed on Twitch and on YouTube on the official channels. Like, we'll definitely be live. We'll be, you know, watching it here next week in just 6 days. And yeah, see it. Maybe we'll get to submit some questions as well. Now, I can't tell you what the itemization changes will be. They probably changed a lot, because we gave a lot of feedback already, like you know, like a bunch of people from the community. So I really hope they, you know, like kept developing this, and I myself will probably be surprised as well what even has changed from the last time I've seen the new items. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, March 20th, guys, in 6 days. And you know, this is gonna go through multiple iterations, like, you know, and then we have community feedback on the test server, and they probably change it or improve it even more. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this to finally get some cool stuff here and some more news, because yeah, the Gauntlet has been pretty ill received. I think it missed the target audience, and player base and numbers has been dropping. So I'm really hopeful here for the 20th and for the itemization, probably then the week after. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be testing. I hope you guys are excited to see some cool new items. Yeah, let's go on a hunt and get them, or maybe even craft them together. We'll see. Take care, my friends. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.